everyone, I'm Kayla
and I'm Loran,
and we are Stitching with My Littlie. Today is Monday the 23rd of February and we are on Flosstube number 56. So if you are new to our channel, welcome. We are a channel mainly about cross stitch. You might see a few other crafts from time to time, mainly from Loran, but mainly we are about cross stitch. So we hope you like what you see and you consider giving us a thumbs up, liking, subscribing, all those things, commenting. And if you are a regular viewer to our channel, welcome back. And yeah, thank you very much for your support. We were supposed to be filming this, or we did attempt to film this on Friday.
Yeah.
Which would have been just over 2 weeks, about 2 weeks since our last video. However, my phone's been playing up, which is what we film on, for a while, and the screen was all over the place. So we started filming, we started talking about the giveaway winners, and it started jumping all over the place. So when we look back, it was actually jumping for you guys as well. So unfortunately for me, I've had to get a new phone. So this is why we are filming on a Monday. And yeah, but we are here. We've got quite a bit to show you actually. We've been
busy.
Yeah, got new starts, finishes, whips, some Stitchy kindness,
giveaway winners.
Yeah, and a little bit of haul, bit of life update, plans, stuff like that. So it could be a long one again for us, but we're going to get into it. So we're going to start off announcing the giveaway winners from 2 videos ago. So no, from 2 weeks ago, which is 1 video ago, which was our 3-year Flosstube anniversary. So we have got 6 giveaways to do, and we did it just before, well actually we did it on Friday, before the video we were going to do then. So we're going to get on with that. I don't know what's wrong with me today. My brain is not in sync with my mouth. A lot of you will say that's a normal thing for you, Kayla, which is, you're not wrong, but my brain is not syncing with the words coming out. So this could be a fun video, couldn't it? Okay, so I took screenshots of all the winners, so I'll put them up as we speak. But the first one that we gave away is this one, which is a kit. So it's a full kit from Historical Sampler Company, and it is called House Rules. And we did the YouTube random comment picker. We had 3 people go for this, and the winner is Danielle, the Cardiff Stitcher. So congratulations, Danielle. And for all of you, if you can either contact us in our email or Instagram, message me on Instagram and give me your postal address, we can get these out to you as soon as possible. Both of those will be in the description box below for you all. So number 2 is the Heirloom Tomato pattern by Erica Michaels, and 4 people entered for this one, and the winner is Michelle Ilton 5527. So congratulations to you, Michelle. Giveaway number 3 is My Stitching Time by Waxing Moon Designs. 7 people went for this one, and the winner is Betty Larks 8134. The next one is May, Sampler of the Month May by Cottage Garden Samplings. No, Country Cottage Needleworks. 6 people entered for this, and you had to say the word beehive, and the winner is Roxanne Green 5722. Congratulations, Roxanne. The next one is a Lizzie Kate pattern, so it's Wear a Smile. The keyword you had to say for this one was smile, and 6 people entered this one, and the winner is Coffee and Cross Stitch Nicola. So congratulations to you, Nicola. And the last one was a trio, so there was 3 patterns from Little House Needleworks. all garden related. And the keyword here was garden. 6 people entered this one, and the winner is Rosa Moulton 9775. So congratulations to you all of your names, and the screenshot should have come up as we were.
I do recognise some of them names as
we
well,
do,
so that's good.
It is nice, yeah. So like I said, if you can contact us either via email or Instagram messaging, and we will get these out to you as soon as possible. So thank you very much to everybody who entered, and congratulations to our winners. Okay, right, now that is done, we can get on to some stitching. So finishes, have you got any finishes? No. Okay, I've got one FO, so that's one finished object, which is Mouse's Christmas decorating. So this is part of the Tiny Modernist mice collections that we've been doing, and this one's the Christmas decorating one. So I've stitched it on a piece of 14 count Ada, which is called Winter Berries by Fabric Flair, and I used the DMC colours on this one. So this is what it looks like. So yeah, really like that one. The fabric is a bit out there from the others that I've done, but it shows up really well, and I'm quite happy with that one. So that's another one of those done. I've got to figure out which one I'm going to do next now.
We've got a lot. Well, I think we've got the whole...
I might do the Easter one.
No, we haven't got the
next.
Thanksgiving one, actually, have we?
No, I might do the Easter one, but there will be one kitted up and potentially started before the next video. So that is my finish. You don't have any?
No.
No? So we'll move on to new starts. So I've got a couple. You got some?
I have quite a lot.
Okay, you can start them if you've got quite a
I
lot.
have 3. Not that much. But the first one I started for Mill Hill Monday, which is what we've started doing. Well, trying to do. So this one is called Sweet Sheep, and it's by the Winter Holiday collection. I made a good start on it. I think this was over 2 Stitchy sessions. So there it is. So I've not completed the stitching yet, but next time I work on it, I probably will complete all the stitching.
Which should be today, technically.
Yeah. So it's very cute, and there's quite a bit of beading in this one, but at the same time, it's not that many for a Mill Hill. But yeah, this one comes with a bell as well on his hat, and I'm just using everything that comes in the kit, so the paper and everything. So that's my first new start.
Okay. So my first new start is Spring Pillow from Flossabilities. So this is what it will look like when it's finished. So it will look like that. And I don't know why I decided to start this, because I've got no business starting anything, but
Collection.
I just decided to get started. So this one I am doing on a piece of 14 count Ada, which is pale green, and I am using a floss, a variegated floss from Timu. It was one of the ones we got in our Flossmas Advent calendar. So they're called Siro, I think, Siro, S-I-R-O threads, and they're just variegated. So it's a yellow, it's got some peachy colours as well in it.
Greens. Is it got any greens?
No, it's like yellows and peaches, but it's like quite good spring colours, so I chose that one, and this is where I've got up to. There we go. So I have stitched on this twice. And in total I've put in 819 stitches. So I've gone down through the centre block there. I do quite like those colours. Variegation is quite good, so there's quite a lot to. And this needle minder is from Laura at Cotton and Clay. However, unfortunately, you can no longer get these because her shop is closed currently. So yeah, that is my first new start.
Here's my second one. I haven't really done that much on it because, well, I feel like it doesn't look like it's anything. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can be stitching for a while on it, but it doesn't look like you've got any progress.
Yeah,
that makes
there's
sense.
lots of patterns I have like that.
Yeah.
What is it?
Tiny Town.
Oh, well, let's not talk about Tiny Towns, because although I love Tiny Towns, I know exactly where Lauren's coming from, because
they
seem to take forever.
I'm sure everyone else would be like, oh.
Well, they disagree, because I actually did see over Flossmas, Michelle from Mama Loves You GB, she was doing the Nativity one, I think, and pretty much finished it over Flossmas. So I
yeah,
don't
and
think
Kelly from
Kelly does
Stitching or Stitches on Instagram. She finished hers in like 3 days.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm
Whereas
jealous.
these houses seem to take me forever, and they're only tiny. How does that work?
But I've never done a Tiny Town, so I thought I'm gonna try one. So it's the Seaside one by Heart in Hand. Ignore the printer. Our printer was losing ink, so yeah, it's not the best. So I haven't even finished off the house yet. That's how, and this took me like 1 stitching session. So I'm not gonna be done with this for a very long time. But it's on 16 count shale by Picture This Plus. I'm using all the called for threads. So I'm working page by page. So that's why I'm not gonna complete the house until I move on to the last page. And I haven't done the anchor yet. Because I don't think I had the colour actually. Because I had some colours on order, didn't I?
Which you now have.
Yeah. So I've got a half house, and that needle minder's from Maloka Designs. I think that's how you say it. And I got gifted that one, so I thought it goes with like the summery thing. Because I was going to start the nativity one, but I thought I haven't really got many summer things, and summer's obviously closer than Christmas, so
yeah, but you might have got the Christmas one finished by Christmas.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, my second new start is a pattern that is from Sammy at Little Loops, or the Old Barn Stitching Co. She's brought out a range of like animal patterns recently. I was going to say Winter Companions, but that is the name of one of them. What are they called?
I don't know.
So it's an animal series. So there's a deer and a fox she's got out as well at the moment, hasn't she?
Yeah, a hare.
A hare, yeah. Quite a few different ones. And she bought a pig one out. And anybody who's been here for any length of time knows that the 2 things that well, there's actually probably 3, but Winnie the Pooh is my like out there top of the thing. Pigs are my second, and then horses and the little Shetland that we go and see. Yeah, and owls. So there's 4 actually. But this is the pattern that she brought out. I absolutely loved it. As soon as I saw it, and I was like, I said to Lauren, I've got no business starting anything, but I need that pattern. The little cheeks and the colours and everything is so cute. But I wanted to do it in the called for weeks dye works to get that variegation in it. So I had to wait to order them. And I think Rachel was at retreats, so her shop was on like closed, so I couldn't order them from her, so I had to order them. I think some of them weren't here in the UK. Anyway, it ended up that I was ordering stuff from 123 Stitch and all sorts, so they took longer than necessary to get here, which meant I took longer than necessary to start it. But I have started it, and it's called Let Love Grow. It's being done on a piece of 14 count Ada, but it's one from Megan at Coffee Craft Fabrics, so it is an unknown colour, and it's being done in the called for week's dye works threads. There is one DMC colour, but it's literally 4 stitches, which is in the eyes, and that is where I'm up to. It looks like a little devil at the minute because it looks like he's got horns coming out of his head, but it's so cute, and I love the variegation on this. Super cute. So yeah, that was my.
I like Sammy's patterns.
Star. Yeah.
I've done a couple. Yeah, they're very cute.
Yeah, this is the first animals one of the set, but I do like lots of them actually.
Yeah.
So as I was being nice.
I know.
To Loran.
Carry on with the theme.
Oh, these are the actual threads. I'm going to show you the threads. So the threads for this one, it was a DMC 838, but like I said, that's just a brown for the eyes and something else. Then there was this one, which is called Garrison Green. So this is part of my haul as well.
Oh no, it doesn't. It was just a lighting.
Blue Coat Red, which is actually showing up more darker than what it is.
We're trying to learn the ropes of the camera, the phone. It might be a bit different. Hopefully the quality's a bit better. Like hopefully it's better with the words.
Hopefully, who knows. And then this one, which is called Sanguine. So yeah, they were part of the haul as well that we got.
Yeah.
So they are those colours. So yeah, I did say to Loran, do you want a pattern while I'm on here? Because I'm such a kind, mother. I can't just buy myself something. I end up having to, and I'm like this at retreats as well. Anyone who goes to retreats with me knows. I buy stuff for the both of us most of the time. So go on then. I chose
this one, which I'm sure everyone's seen because there was a sale back in December, I think, and everyone went mad for it. Well, most of the Floss Friends people didn't they? So it's actually, this one's Winter Companions, which I keep calling the whole set Winter Companions, but it's not. So, yeah, it's a very cute little deer. So I made quite a good start actually, and I'm also doing this with all of the called for threads, which I'm glad that we chose that because the variegation looks really nice with that one. So here's my start.
To be fair, I mean, we use CXC threads as well now, but if we were using DMC threads, to be honest, the Weeks Dye Works is not much more expensive now in the UK than what DMC threads are.
So like 5p more, isn't it? I think.
I don't know, it depends where you get them from. I know you can get them off certain online ones, which is better, but yeah, we tend to use more CXC threads now.
Yeah, so here's the cute little deer. I don't know if you can see the back stitch very well in the eyes, but it is there. So he's also missing an antler because I ran out of time when I was stitching it, and I was like, oh, I'll just have to leave that to next time. So it's on a 14 count light grey, which I'm surprised the white showed up really, but it did really nicely. And I'll show all the threads. So this one is parchment. So it's like a white creamy one. And then this is the main one, which we got 2 of these because I didn't really know how much I was going to need, which is Havana. And then Lancaster Red. And then there's a couple DMCs. I've got like 2 DMCs in this one, which is just a brown and a green. So yeah, it's a very cute pattern. I do really like it, and they're very easy to follow, aren't they?
Yeah, and they go well in Pattern Keeper, don't they? So.
Yeah, although I don't know what percent I'm on with mine because Pattern Keeper's weird, and it's made 2 patterns of this.
Yeah, I don't know why it's done it for that one because mine went in perfectly well, but Lauren's has done the colour
and the black and white. So I don't know how much percent I'm on.
Yeah, so it's like...
But I know how much stitches I've done still. I just don't know what percent. So yeah. That's all my new starts anyway.
Okay, that's mine as well. So we have got a few whips to show.
Quite a few.
Yep. Okay, right, I'm gonna start with mine. So my first one is Love Tree, which is a Bothy threads kit. That one of my, it's actually my oldest whips, this one, and I didn't work on it last year, so I pulled it out now. So this is what it will look like when it's done. It was actually given to, my husband was working on a job, and it was given to him because they didn't want to do it. So I started this one, and it was back in 2021. So it's got a lot of back stitch in this one, and there's metallic threads as well, but I decided to just work on the back stitch on the one side. And so I finished the top half of the tree, and I'm coming down onto the trunk now. So this is where I am. Let's try that one again, shall we? This is where I am. So I've done just like this side. I finished this sort of half off here with all the back stitch, and then I've come down here, so I don't know if you can see, but it's like a silver metallic thread. So that comes obviously down here, and then there's some more flowers at the side, and then there's sequins and seeds to go on there. But it's come along quite nicely, actually. I'm quite pleased with that, because I'm not a massive back stitch fan, but it needs it, that one does, because when you see what it looks like without the back stitch, it just looks like a load of coloured blobs. So
yeah. Okay, so this one I'm pretty convinced you haven't seen.
But she's not sure.
You have seen it, but like I don't know if you've seen the updated progress, basically. So I don't know. But it's Wren and Snowdrops by Love Poppet. And I love this pattern, it's very cute, and I quite like snowdrops. So I did make a little bit of progress. You can definitely see the Wren coming together now, because I was going to go and do the snowdrops, but I thought no, I always do this, I need to just stick to one thing. So it's on a 14 count mid grey, and I'm using all the called for threads. So the last time I think I just did that darker brown in this bit. So since then I've done all the rest of it. So I made quite a bit of progress, but I like Love Poppet designs because they're really easy to read, and they're very cute. So yeah, hopefully you haven't seen that one yet.
I don't think so. I think the last time it was just the top of that brown.
When I started it.
Okay, the next one that I worked on is Cotswold Christmas, which is a pattern I got for a Christmas present. And this is what it will look like when it's finished, but I'm not doing it in a drum. So you've got the pub, the church and the post office, and I'm working on this church at the moment, so I'll be the centre. I'm just going to do mine as a long piece and finish it like that. Mainly because I don't want to do a drum, and two, because
I think it would be nice in like a frame in there.
Yeah. So this one is being done on everything called for. Well, oh sorry, I'm really sorry. It's later in the day. I'm shattered.
We're a bit discombobulated.
I'm a bit all over the place. I'm really sorry. I'm doing it on vintage country mocha, so it's for a 32 count, but I'm doing mine on a 16 count Ada, and I'm using the called for Weeks Dye Works threads again. Weeks Dye Works, I'm sure they are. The pattern is by Cosford Rise Stitchery. Yeah, they are Weeks Dye Works. So all Weeks Dye Works. There is a DMC conversion, but again, I saw that variegated, and I just wanted to do it in the weeks I work. So I think I've started getting myself down a bit of a rabbit hole here. I've never normally been bothered by it, but
to get the brick effect.
Yeah, I liked that.
I think patterns like this need it though. Otherwise, you just have one solid brick colour.
Yeah, I was a bit concerned that this colour wasn't actually going to show up on this fabric.
But it does.
But it was the called for, and I know that even weaving linens and stuff can be different to Ada with the way that they do the colour and stuff, but it actually does show up fine, so I'm quite happy with that one.
And it will be surrounded by other colours anyway, so
yeah, but it does actually work quite well. So.
Okay. So my next one is Solar System by Cloudsfactory. So this is what it look like when it's done. Because I did like a whole subject on the solar system, and I quite enjoy learning about it actually. So when I saw it, I thought, yeah, I'm gonna start this. So I got 2 planets in this time actually. So I got Mercury and then the Sun. Usually I only do 1 planet when I work on it because they're like 100 stitches, 125 stitches each, I think, and they take longer than they look actually. But I thought I'm gonna do 2 this time. So yeah, they don't have mouths, but they have eyes and cheeks, and the back stitch is just in the writing, which is like cursive writing. It's a bit posh. So it's on a 14 count Ada called Blueberry Muffin by Stitchy Ferret, and I'm using all the called for threads apart from one which doesn't exist anymore, but it obviously existed at the time, but it doesn't anymore, so I had to change that to...
Was it a DMC one that changed? It gave an alternative.
Yeah, I think so. So yeah, I'm gonna work on the other side now because that's that side done. So it's a lot of the blue planets and stuff. Yeah.
Right. Okay, my next one is my Mill Hill kit that I worked on. So today, hopefully, this should be worked on some more. So this one is Tumbling Snowman. So that's what that one will look like. And if you've been here before, I've done 3 others. This is my 4th out of 6 in this series of Snow Fun, this one's called. And I'm using everything included in the kits, the perforated paper, the beads and everything included in that. And this is where I'm at. So I've actually completed all of the stitching now, the full stitching. So I've got back stitch to do before I do the beading, and there's always quite a bit of back stitch in these snowmen. So that will be my project for later on tonight when I've edited and uploaded this, will be to work on the back stitch, and then possibly before next Monday I will do some beading, because this one doesn't have an awful lot of beading, to be honest. These ones, they have more back stitch and less beading, but Loran seems to have quite a lot of beading in hers.
And barely any back stitch.
So yeah, I worked on that. So that's 2 lots worth of progress since the last time you saw that one. So I'm looking forward to getting that one finished. I want to try and get it finished soon, because all my winter, I've got a little tree in the window that's got the others on them, so I would like it to go up a little bit before I put the spring stuff up, which is not going to be long, to be honest. Not that I have much spring stuff, so actually it might stay up until summer or even next Christmas.
And spring isn't springing in the UK, to be honest. We've had like 1 or 2 sunshine days and then the rest is rain. It's a bit depressing, really.
It is a bit, although we've got a big tree out of our window in front of us.
I love it when
it's blossoming, so we sort of know that spring is on the way. The daffodils are coming out,
slowly,
but still the weather does not seem to be thinking that it's...
No.
Although we are still in winter. Anyway, we've gone off on a tangent. So
my next one is Beetlejuice from Good Morning Maui, which this will be a finish next time you see it. So
you heard it here first.
yes, I'm going to make it my mission.
So if she doesn't next time, you can pull her up on it.
Yeah, but it is really close, so if I don't finish it, then that's a bit silly.
But that doesn't mean that you don't get waylaid or something else.
No, because in my plans, you'll see what's going to happen in my plans. Gosh, it's a big plan for me. I never have big plans. You know what it is, but you probably forgot. So I haven't got an excuse not to finish it. So anyways, I finished off this character. I always forget their names, which is ridiculous because Beetlejuice is one of my favourite films. And then I did this
The Maitlands, they are.
Yeah. And I did the back stitch. So it is almost done. I've just got the man to do. And it's on a 14 count unknown Ada from our friend Arlene, because she hand
Printed.
Why are you shaking your head for?
Nothing.
Right. It's on all the cordful threads as well. Did I say something?
No.
Why are you shaking your head for?
Nothing. I'm trying to behave. Carry on.
Oh, yeah. I understand now, because you're childish with this project, aren't you? You are. I'm not pointing it out.
If any of you lot know why Lauren thinks I'm being childish,
I'll just give you a clue. It's in this character here. Yeah, you probably know. But anyways, it's almost done, so it will be done next time. I'm going to make it my focus. I would have worked on it today, but obviously Mill Hill Monday, so it'll probably get worked on tomorrow instead. So, yeah. Next one.
Okay, my next one is this one, which is Rainbow Days birth sampler, and it's a Winnie the Pooh one, and it's by Anchor. And I am doing this as a birth sampler for my nephew's and his wife's little girl who was born in July, in the hope that I will actually get this done for her first birthday. Got a piece of thread stuck in the zip, that's what it's doing. So I'm using everything included in the kit. This one does seem to be taking me a bit of time, but it's on a 16 count white Ada, this one is, and I'm using everything included, so it just doesn't seem to be like I'm, again, a bit like the Tiny Town, making much progress each time, to be honest, but
it's getting there,
I don't know,
slowly.
We'll see whether it actually gets done when I want it to. But this time I've worked on some more of this grass at the bottom here. I'm not sure whether or not this was since the last time, but I did do the butterflies. I think that might have been last time. I think what I've done is just worked on this grass bit here, which is quite a bit to go. So that will be on this week's plan. I am hoping to get this done, but working on it once a week, who knows? It'll get done when it'll get done, but I'm keeping plodding on, so she's not going to be like a teenager or an adult by the time it actually gets done. It will get done while she's still a
to go in a nursery.
child.
Right, they might put it in a nursery, I don't know.
So yeah, that was that one, and that is being worked on as part of a stitch along with Danielle the Cardiff Stitcher. So it is Winnie the Pooh Wednesday and WTP Sal. So if you would like to join us, it's to stitch on any Winnie the Pooh project that you might have, potentially on a Wednesday, but sometimes I stitch on it on other days as well. So it's just to try and get some progress on each week on Winnie the Pooh project. So we would love to actually see, because I might get enabled a bit more then. Like I need enabling a bit more.
I know. So my next one is, you're actually seeing this more regular now. So it is On the Beach by Little Loops, because I think this is one of my oldest ones that I've got on the go from my whips.
But you've got it in Pattern Keeper as well now, haven't you? So it's a bit easier than having it over the 4 pages. You can stitch on.
So I'm using everything in the kit, and I worked a little bit more on it. So I definitely did these 2 watermelons, and then did some more of the border. I don't know if I did the word sun either. I might have done. I think so, actually. So I'm now at 50%, which I'm happy about. So yeah, I'm gonna keep working on this, and hopefully it'll be finished before summer, which I think is a decent goal. So yeah, the fabric is a bit out there, but I think I'm surprised it goes with everything actually, but it does really
Well, the yellows are darker yellows, aren't they?
Yeah.
So
yeah, working some more on my older projects, which you'll see some more after.
Actually start getting them done.
Yeah, and they deserve a bit of love.
Okay, the next one that I've been working on. So I've given myself a bit of a goal with this one, which is the pattern is Stitching Rules by Primrose Cottage Stitches. So this is what it looks like when it's finished. And this was started after we got back from the Floss Friends retreat last October. So October 25. Is that right?
Yeah. Is right.
Okay. October 25. And Sarah, who is Cross Stitch Sarah, and Bethany, who is Ducks and Crosses. I'm really sorry. There's some
I don't know why we're so like
public displays of affection going on in the cul-de-sac. There's all sorts going on in this cul-de-sac today.
Yes, that's why we're distracted.
Anyway,
focus now.
Yeah, so Bethany from Ducks and Crosses and Sarah from Cross Stitch Sarah, they started this pattern when we were at the retreat or working on it, and loads of people got enabled, and I was going to start it sooner, but I was waiting for Megan at Coffee Craft Fabrics to make me a piece of fabric big enough, the right size for it. So I started a little bit later with mine, but the plan is everybody decided that their plan was to finish or try and get it finished before this year's October, so October 2026 retreat, which we are not going to, but I still have got that in my mind of finishing it. So I've decided to start splitting mine up into parts. They're already in sections, like as you can see here, they're already sort of put in sections because you can make them into little pillows. But my brain is not equating with doing one of those parts a month. So I've split each part into 4 parts. And I'm going to do a part a week, which potentially is the same thing, but it's just smaller parts. So my brain's working a little bit better with that. So it's being stitched on a piece of 14 count Ada, which, like I said, is from Megan at Coffee Craft Fabrics, and I'm using the DMC colours, so I'm not using fancy flosses on this one. And this is where I'm up to. So I think since the last time you saw it, I've done like from down. So the first section of the part that I did was R, so I did this bit from R and that, so that was one part. And then this time I've done there, this part here, this is a part of a bobbin, there's another one to do which will be in the next section, and this little heart. So yeah, it seems to be working a little bit better for me, and I'm hoping that it will be done because I want to get this finished for this year so I can get it up. I don't want it to be lingering on. So
and you can keep that up all year round.
Yeah, so that's part of my...
It would look nice there, actually.
It would. So that is part of my sort of rotational plans, really. It happen all the time.
Okay, so my next one is also part of the Tiny Modernist mouse collection. So this is Mouse's Laundry Day, which you've done this one, haven't you?
I have done that one, yeah.
So I have done quite a bit actually on this one. because I do really like these patterns. I like Tiny Modernist, to be fair. They're probably one of my favourite designers. So here's mine. So I've done the sheep, the flowers and the washing basket, I'm pretty sure. So I've got some more flowers to do over here, and then I've got the mouse, which I always leave till last on every single one. I don't know why, I just do. So it's on a 14 count blue because I thought that would look nice. It's like a sunny day. And I'm using all the cord 4 threads. So there's a very small bit of back stitch in these patterns, isn't there?
Tiny, tiny, minimal amount.
Yeah, and it's easy back stitch anyway. So yeah, but after this one, I'm gonna do the beach one because obviously summer will be coming up, and hopefully I'll get it done by summer.
Yeah, I need to get mine fully finished as well. I seem to have things lingering, not actually finishing. I was going to say actually, from my stitching rules pattern, I've started working in hoops again with a Nurge lap stand, which I'm actually getting on all right. I'm doing two-handed stitching, so I'm getting on all right with it. And I was using the plastic Nurge hoops, which I don't use loads because there's been no need. I was stitching in hand for ages. But I started using them and I noticed, and you're probably not going to notice on it now.
Probably not on the camera, no.
But there is a part of this. I'm not able to see it now, am I? You can see it, can't you? Yeah. That is rubbed or done something with the fabric. You're probably not going to be able to see it
because of the light. Yeah.
Lighting. But I noticed it instantly when I pulled it out, and it really did like stress me out.
It's basically made the fabric more white.
Yeah, there's a part that's where the actual thing was that's gone like a white colour. I don't see that, but like a strip of it that's gone. And yeah, it really stressed me out to the point that I started Googling whether it had done it to anybody else's, and a lot of people, there's been people say that it can do it on like even weaves and stuff, but not a lot on Ada. Anyway, it stressed me out enough so I've stopped using them. So I've gone back to a hoop that I had years ago, which Michelle from Made by Michelle McGraw recommended years ago, which is a Morgan hoop. Again, it's a plasticky one, but it's just I did use it quite a lot in the beginning and never had an issue with it. So I've gone back to using that, and I've ordered a couple of smaller ones as well because it's a bigger one, so for my smaller patterns. So I don't know if anybody else uses Ada and has used them and has had an issue. Lauren just said I must have done it too tight.
Well, I use mine for Bothy threads, but Bothy threads fabric is white normally, so I don't
know, but I'm not prepared to take a risk on that piece of fabric. I don't know, but anyway, next pattern that I have is Stitching Quaker. So this is another one by Primrose Cottage. So this is this pattern. This pattern was started, this is what it'll look like when it's finished. It was started for Lauren's birthday. Me and Lauren started one of the Primrose Cottage Quakers. She started the Halloween one. So this was back in October, and it's being stitched on a 14 count Ada light grey, and I'm using the DMCs again. So it's actually in the same bag as my stitching rules because they're exactly the same colours. So I'm just switching from each project to the same colour. So this is where I'm at now. I've got to remember where I stitched. I think I finished the blue in here. And I think I did that bobbin since the last time. Yeah, I'm pretty certain I finished the blue.
I'm awful at remembering stuff.
And that bobbin. I'm fairly certain that's what I did. So yeah, that's coming along a little bit now. I'm enjoying that pattern, to be honest.
Yeah, the Quakers are quite nice, but I feel like, again, they just take forever.
Yeah, well, that's because you seem to flit around.
I do, because I get bored.
You just keep flitting. I need to do that. What do they call it? Squirreling. You squirrel, you're all over the place from one part of the pattern to another. which you seem to be wanting to do a lot at the moment, I'm discovering. You said you were going to do that on another pattern the other day.
Yeah, it was the Wren, and then I thought, no.
And you were like, no, I need to behave myself. I was like, what is wrong with you? Stick to a section and get on with it.
I know, I need to start doing that. So, anyways, this one is, oh, don't put that in the bin. It's my work. So, this is Wolf Pack by Bothy Threads. I love the Rendell designs. They're like so deep.
Yeah, she's trying to get me to start another one.
Yeah,
she's been badgering
me.
In fact, what day was it? You did nothing but harass me about you need to start a new Bothy Threads.
It was only yesterday.
You need to start a new. Was it? God, it feels like endlessly. We've been given some very in our Stitchy kindness, and I've also got other ones that we've been given as well
in the past.
And she's like, you need to start one. And I said to her, I need to finish that love tree because that's a Bothy Threads before I start another one. And she's not having it. So I've had nothing but grief from her for ages. You need to have a
Rendell one on the go. I've loved the Rendell ones so much. So this is where I've got to. And I couldn't really tell you what I've done, to be honest, because I don't know. But I'm using everything in the kit anyway. But this is on the mum. So you can see... This is her nose, and then this is her little, going into her chest, I think. I don't know. But, yeah, there's like 3 wolves, so. The baby ones look like pains, to be honest. They look like they're causing the mum a lot of pain. But, yeah. What were you going to say? You were going to say something about us, though, weren't you? I knew it. I knew it. Well, they're cute pains, so I'll take that as a compliment, actually. Like, look how cute they are. Oh, that paper again. But I need to work on my other one now, because the other one's kind of just getting pushed to the side.
Crackers.
Yeah, but it is going to go in my bag, so hopefully I'll get some more on that.
Okay, so I got round to doing some more work on my Quaker flag. So this is what it will look like. It's for the UK Union Jack Quaker flag by Vivsters. Last year I worked on it quite a bit because I was doing 100 stitches a day on it. Got bored with that very quickly. And then stopped working on it at all. So it had nothing done on it the later half of last year. So I then sort of said about ideas for maybe working on it a bit more. But I don't want such a goal of doing, like, you have to do 100 stitches a day, because that just stressed me out. So someone suggested, I think it was the Cheshire Stitcher actually.
Yeah.
She said, why don't you do like 250 stitches a month as a sort of goal, just to work on it, and she'd work on hers. Well, I have put some stitches into it. I'm going to try, my goal is I'm going to try and do 250 stitches in between each floss tube. So it'll be every 2 weeks. So I should get about 500 stitches a month, at least, depending on how I work on it. So I'm going to get my bed sheet out because it's on 14 count ivory. Ada. It's ivory and not cream. No, it's cream, not ivory. So it's a good job I checked.
50-50. And
I'm using the called for DMC threads, but in CXC colours. So
here's the bed sheet. You could actually use this as like a blanket, probably.
This is going to need washing when it's done because it's going to have a lot of hand. So this is where I'm up to. I have finished. So where I finished, I think this block was half done. So I finished that block. So that's nice. It looks really nice actually. But that is my plan now. These blocks are, I don't know, how much should I put in? 276 stitches. So they're about 500-600 stitches a block. So technically, my aim, my goal is to do one block a month. which I think is achievable, to be honest. So if I do half a block every 2 weeks, this is something that I can get maybe not masses of progress on, but progress still, because I do not want this going on for years. I actually didn't I work it out that if I did it,
yeah, but
I did that
our maths don't math
every
really.
month for until it was finished, it would take me God knows how many years to do, and I don't want that happening. So that's what my plan is. Obviously, if I decide that I'm working on it and I'm happy working on it and I do more, then that's fine, but I want to do a minimum of 500 a month. That's my plan on that one.
Okay, so my next one's another old pattern, oldie but a goldie. And I'm really liking it, actually. I'm getting back in the groove of it now, which I'm glad about, because it kind of just got pushed to the side a bit and I was like, no. So it is Winnie Sanderson from Little Loops, part of the
Gosh, we seem to be having a Little Loops
I know, I've got itchy
Flosstube.
Why does this always happen that every person that films always gets an itchy nose?
I tend to either have an itchy nose, an itchy eye, or I yawn.
Yeah, it's so weird.
That seems to be my thing. But yes, this is our 4th Little Loops pattern on this Flosstube.
Yeah, I do like her patterns. So
also, this
exciting. God, she's coming at me.
I couldn't get it out. I told you my brain wasn't functioning with my mouth.
These patterns.
You do you want
to get any closer? She's like straddling the table.
These patterns are now free on Sammy's chart, and she's added, who is it? The one from Wicked, the witch from Wicked. Yeah. So is there about 6 patterns now that are all free on her chart, all of the Goth Girls range? There's more than that free.
But there's
but the Goth Girls range is
Sally. I probably would want to do Sally in the future from Nightmare Before Christmas. And then there's the Corpse Bride.
And I want to do this one because I'm a massive Hocus Pocus fan.
Yeah. Oh, so, I would have loved it if she did like a Beetlejuice one. Anyways.
But he's not a girl though, is he?
No, but she could Lydia Dietz, or the one with the crow mask, you know, the Maidens or Maidens or whatever they're called. Oh God, you can tell I like the film.
Maitlands.
Yeah. But oh well, I've got enough to keep me occupied if I want to do more. So I've finished her face now.
And now I'm not going to say she doesn't look as scary because she still does, but not as scary as what she did before.
She looks how she's meant to look. Her hair looks like she's been electrocuted.
Well, it looks like she's got snake. She looks like Medusa.
Yeah, but I am going to work on her hair.
I am great.
Next time. Yeah. Rather than coming down, I'm going to finish her hair. So she's had some progress recently.
Okay, is it all browns or gingers or whatever?
Ginger now. There probably is 2 different colours I've got there. But it's on a 14 count unknown Ada, which is a bit out there, which I got from a retreat. It was on the de-stash table and I think I bought it, but it was quite cheap. And then obviously I'm using all the cordful threads. So yeah, and the bag as well is also from Sammy.
It was. She made some awesome bags, Sammy did.
Yeah. And it did come with a free sticker as well, which I'm trying to figure out where to put it because it's too big for my book of days. But I don't know where
I put mine on my tablet when I've got 2 big
I've
stickers.
got some one stickers on there.
Well, I could take it off your hands if you do.
Well, if you want to. It's kind of just been sat in the bag.
Okay. My next one that I stitched on is 'Tis the Season to Be Spooky. This is a pattern by Luba Davis Italia. However, I have gone on, because I have many of these patterns, which I showed in my whip braid. I have gone on to a Etsy store and it is closed. I don't know if this is closed temporarily or closed, but at the moment you can't get these patterns, which is a shame because I've got so many of them and I really enjoy them. So I've done quite a few of them as well. But this is the pattern. 'Tis the season to be spooky. It calls for 2 colours, so I'm using the called for colours, which is 310 and 550. And I'm using a piece of Coffee Craft Fabrics fabric, so not named. And this is where I'm up to. So I did quite a bit on this one since, because it wasn't worked on last year. So when I showed it at the whip parade, it hadn't really changed, but I've put in 507 stitches. So I finished this big S. What did I do? I think I finished the E, so I think there was like one part of it. I've done this S and this S here. So yeah, that's, I'm happy with that progress. Just need to keep working on it, but yeah, it'll probably hopefully come up again. But yeah, unfortunately you can't get these patterns at the moment, which is a bit of a shame. Like I said, I've got quite a lot.
A lot of hers were wordy ones.
Yeah, they were typography ones. I've done a couple of different ones now, but I did check because I thought I'll just check if she's still doing things. So
okay, so this one, I love this one. So it is it doesn't have a name, but I call it Santa Flying by Oh My Stitches Shop on Etsy. And it is my first full coverage and I love it, to be honest. I want to work on it some more, but I had other projects to work on, so I was like, no. So I did a lot actually. So I finished the deer. So it's very good. So I'm gonna colour complete the black, which is the trees. Oh, we're losing lighting now because it's getting later. It's the trees on both sides, and then that's all the black done because it hasn't got any back stitch in this pattern, I don't think. And then I've got the big moon to do, which I was going to colour complete everything, but I decided no, that's not a good idea because the moon, a lot of it is B5200, and there's also a lot of stars that are just dotted around, and knowing me, I won't count properly and I'll make a big mistake, and I don't really want to do that in a full coverage, so I'm not going to colour complete, I'm just colour completing the black basically, which I quite enjoy that one as like an easy thing because it's just filling.
yeah,
so it's nice.
okay, I'm on my last whip. So this one is Emerald City. Since last week I've actually fixed it, but I had a problem last week, and if it was being shown on Friday it would have been shown that it needed frogging. Now I have fixed it and restitched, so it's not. But this is the pattern I'm talking about. It is Emerald City by Owl Forest Embroidery, and it is a stitch along hosted by Jen from Jen's Stitchy Corner. So it was a stitch along for Owl Forest Embroidery a few years back, so it's already in parts as it came out, so that's how people are doing it. I did mine slightly differently and now I fell behind, but I'm still plugging away. I can't remember where they are now, to be honest, but I'm still plugging away with it. I'm quite a bit behind, but still going. So
yeah,
this is where I'm up. So it's on a piece of 18 count Picture This Plus fabric called Ariel, and I'm using the DMC colours in CXC threads, apart from I've got a couple of metallics. So the gold there is a metallic and the green sparkly ones is a DMC metallic as well, so there's some in here and here. So I had to, this part here I had to frog. Was it that part? Yes, it was. This part here I did one from about here. I missed a row, so it was one row down, so it wouldn't have worked. So I had to frog it all, which is where I was up to. So I've re-stitched this, I've stitched this, and no I haven't, I've stitched this and this, going the wrong way from what I can see. So that bit above there and that part. So I've got to replicate on this side, these two bits here, and then there's a bit which I think is the next part on there. And then there's another part that's come out on one side. So I am behind, but still try and work on it as much as I can. And I do really like it. It's coming out really nicely. So, but this one, I've come to the conclusion that 18 count isn't really my sweet spot.
No.
I don't know what it is, but I can't work on this at night time, and I've got to do it in good light. So my sweet spot is 14-16. I know a lot of people use even weave and really like it, and that's great, but I like to enjoy my stitching, and enjoying it means I can see it and do it easily while I'm watching telly, Flosstube, whatever it is. So 14-16 seems to be my happy place, as it were. Okay, you still going?
Yeah.
Gosh, you've got more whips than I've got this time.
Very rare. So my next one is Simply Friends by Keslynn's Designs. I got gifted this by Kelly from Kelly Does Stitching on Instagram. It didn't come with the charm, but I thought I'm probably just going to leave it off anyway, to be honest.
We probably do have a moon charm that she can
Yeah.
put on, but she's not fussed. So.
No. So I'm doing it on a 14 count Rustico by Fabric Flair. And I'm using a Week Styleworks thread called Jack-o'-lantern, which is a bit in your face, but for these type of projects it's nice. Yeah, I love the thread. So I have done a bit more of the broom, and I added all of the cat in, so I think they look very cool. So I've just got the tree left, so it's not that much stitching, and there is a bit of back stitch coming down. It is the spider, which I'm just going to do in 310. I'm not going to do it in this thread because I want my spider to be black, and there is black in the thread anyway, so we'll go. So yeah, again, this is another easy project because it's just filling. So
cute.
if we're watching something that I kind of need to know what's happening, these projects are good for that. So, yeah. I've never actually stitched a Keslynn's before, but I like that one. Okay, so my last one is Christmas Pillow by Flossabilities, which, you know, I'm just going to let you know that it's quite appalling what I've done, purely because I ran out of thread and then we had to go buy some more.
No, you can tell the truth.
It is the truth.
No, it's not the truth.
Oh, well, I couldn't be bothered to come down the stairs.
That's the truth.
But I don't think I've got it anyway. So,
she was sat upstairs and she goes, I'm not going downstairs to get the thread.
but
And I said, you're going downstairs to make your tea. Yeah, but that's not the point.
Yeah, because then I have to look through my floss, and I don't even think I have it anyway.
I just called you out.
No, because I was telling the truth half, because I don't think I've got the thread. So.
But you don't know that.
Yeah, I don't think so. And I had other projects to work on anyway, so it was meant just.
And then I really upset her because she's done it in DMC 115, which is a variegated that, as far as I'm aware, DMC are getting rid of. So I told her that they're getting rid of a lot of variegated threads, so she went.
So thank God it's not one of the massive projects like you did your Christmas house.
Yeah, that would have been a nightmare. That was about 15 threads, I think it was. That would have really upset me.
So, anyways, just
however,
don't judge.
I am.
Just
No,
don't
I'm not
judge.
sure it's that one though. I was just going to say I'm doing my stitching shelves on something. I need to check it.
Yeah. I swear to God, DMC, I'm going to come for you. If you ever get rid of 4025, if you ever get rid of it, I'm coming for you because that's not okay. It's my
I don't think
favourite.
DMC are going to care about you, love.
No, but it's my favourite thread ever. I love it, so they better not get rid of it, otherwise
I don't think they're getting rid of the ones in the plastic doodah. I think
so you'll be fine then.
That's the one in a plastic doodah, isn't it?
Anyways, you're not judging my block because I've literally got that tiny bit of tree left. But it's fine. No, it's fine because when I come to do it, I'll just do the other block as well. So yeah.
All because you couldn't be bothered.
Well, I don't think I have it anyway, to be honest.
But you did not check.
Yeah, but Dad was sat here and my Fred's over here.
Okay, excuses.
Yeah. But it is on the 14 count opalescent white Ada, and I think the red pops on it. So next time I work on it, I'll finish that, do that block.
She has got the thread now because we bought some yesterday.
Yeah, I bought 2 just in case. Because imagine that would be a disaster. Like if I just bought 1, it discontinued. But anyways, so yeah, that's a little message for DMC, really.
Be
I will
afraid.
Sue you.
Be very afraid.
Yeah, you best. So that's all my whips. I did quite a few actually.
Oh my God, we're at 1 minute and 6.
1 minute and 6. God, we must have flew through that. 1 hour. Right, but it's fine because your new phone's got tons of storage.
Well, so. we're hoping it's gonna be fine. Okay, so that is all of our stitching. We're going to move on to haul and a little bit of stitchy kindness. No, the other way round. That is again brain and mouth. Stitchy kindness.
The lights have turned on again. We are like haunted.
And a little bit of haul. We are so discombobulated today.
We are. The lights on the tree keeps turning on for no reason. Cursed.
So the only haul that we had was some threads, which I showed you the Weeks Dye Works ones for the pig thing. I've just had another little thing of threads from Temu because I wanted to get another one of the ones I'm using for spring pillow because I didn't want to run out of that, so I'm not going to show you them. And the other bit of haul that I purchased was this pattern from Vinted. So this is a Winnie the Pooh collection.
Because you've gone down a Vinted rabbit hole.
I have a little bit. So this one's called Up and Away, and it's just super cute to add to my stash.
£2.50. Get on Vinted.
And it's got Ada. The only thing it hadn't got, and she's also already pre-sorted the threads and put them labelled on little floss card things. So she just didn't have the needle in there. She obviously used the needle, but I don't care.
We've got loads of needles.
So yeah, that's I purchased off there. So yeah, I've definitely gone down a bit of a Vinted. I've gone down a Winnie the Pooh craze thing at the moment anyway, but so that was that. So we're going to show you an amazing stitchy kindness that we got from a really lovely viewer of ours called Angela. So she contacted me and asked if she could send us some things, fabrics and some kits and patterns and stuff. So we're going to show you what we've got because we were just like, oh wow.
Yeah.
This is the bag of stuff that we have got.
Spoiled.
So I'm going to get it all out and go through it. So she sent us that little card and said, enjoy. She's put a Nativity Tiny Town and the frills in, which she's already stitched as well. So
a lot.
So first of all, she's sent us a make your own felt hot chocolate. So that's quite cool because when it comes to Christmas time, we like to do little crafty things and put them on our tree. So that is going to look super cute on that one. So we've got that.
Then we've got this, which I really like this one. Look how small it is. So it is a little Merry Christmas card. I think this is from Emma Condon, isn't it?
I'm not sure, but it's a freebie.
Oh, and it comes with the wooden charm as well, so that's handy. So yeah, I really like that one. That one's cute. Let me show this.
Yeah, you can do those.
And then there's this one, which I think I've already got this one.
I think you got it from Lynn, but I quite
Yeah.
like that one anyway.
So it says, "You are my sunshine."
The song I used to sing to the kids, that is, when they were little.
And then
Or her
this
especially.
one, yeah. This one's like a red panda.
It's really cute. That.
Yeah. And then I've also got this one, which is Elma. And this one I've got as well. So it is, what's it called? Papa Smurf. Then there was this little kit. This one's cute. Robins. Got a bit of back stitching there, but not much. And then this one's cute as well, isn't it? So it's a little gnome ball. That would be cool to make into a ball, but probably a bit difficult. But yeah, very cute. So we got them little kits.
And then we've got a load of fabric, so just quickly show you the fabric. So
These would be good to dye on, don't you think?
So we've got a piece like that, which is just a white. I'm not sure if it looks a bit like it might be a 16 count.
Or even an 18.
Not sure.
Definitely not 14.
No, it looks a bit like a 16. So there's that. That.
Very, yeah, we can use that for small things.
Look, so you could have that as a fringe.
Oh. I don't know if fringes are be my thing. Lord Farquhar, that is.
Okay, we've got a lemony colour here. It might be cream.
Towns.
It's not going to show very well now because we're losing the lights, but it's like a creamy colour, that one.
Ooh. This one's like, oh my god, apparently it's
Peach.
white. It's white! No, it's actually peach or
You
pink.
need to move it around so you get the colour because it was doing it. Oh yeah, now they've all got motion sickness.
Oh well. Oh, this one's 16 she's put on there.
Oh, okay. And then there's this one, which is like another neutral one. More creams
This
and
is
an
a big block.
ivory. And then there's a
This
tan,
one's nice.
browny one. It's a big piece, but it's like a dark brown one. It's even darker than that, actually.
I like that.
Another smaller piece of that.
And then more white. Some navy. And then
Looks like a more cream or ivory or something.
so lots of fabric so we can dye or keep how they are.
You can. I'm going to show the heart and hand.
Yeah, so we've both got the nativity one, haven't we? But
Yeah,
did
so
you-
this one might be coming up for a future giveaway, the pattern, because
both
we
have
had
it.
this and then Loran was bought it, weren't you, by Tan? And
Yeah.
we're going to stitch it for...
And then we got it from Maggie.
Yeah, so we've both got one, so this might go up as a future giveaway, so keep your eye out for that one.
And then she also gave us both of the frills, which I thought were nice. So you can add these onto the tiny towns, can't you?
Apparently so,
But
yeah.
I
Make them
think-
longer, these frills. They actually work with
Yeah.
the main pattern.
But I think I just do
I
them
think I'd
separately.
do them
So
separately.
it's the shepherd frill, and then
The wise man.
yeah.
Well, it's called nativity frill.
I know,
but
that's why it was throwing me
It is
off.
the wise man.
So that was nice.
So yeah, we've got those ones, and then a full Bothy threads kit, which is so cute. It's new beginnings, so it's got the Rendell. I'm just carrying on regardless.
Yeah, I'm struggling.
It's got the 14 count printed speckled Ada and all the threads.
He's cute.
He is very cute.
Little head.
Okay.
Yep, and then there was this one, which is afternoon tea sandwich.
Which I
from
really
DMC.
like. And although it's a lot of backstitch in it, I actually do think I will do this one because I really like this.
And it's a full kit, very generous. So it has got Battenberg scones, pot of tea. Is that
Gatto.
Yeah. Dainty dollies. I've never heard of them in my life. They're like little cupcakes. I don't know what they are.
No.
A
French
cozy.
fancies.
Yeah, I love them.
Tea for two. Me and Loran have lots of tea for twos out at the
But
moment.
actually, we more get like 3 cups of teas. Yeah. Or whatever. Victoria Sponge cupcake sandwich and afternoon tea.
I really like this.
Cool.
I've also got the DMC patisserie pattern, which would actually look really good with that.
Ooh, look at what else they do. They do a sewing one and a shoe.
Oh.
I don't know if the camera will pick that up, but they've got...
They're like samplers, aren't they? So this one's called an afternoon tea sampler.
So that's cool.
I do like that. Although there's quite a lot of backstitch in it, I still like it, I think.
Yeah.
The next one is, so she's given us, it's just got the pattern and the leftover threads, but it's Bothy threads.
Vinted.
Yeah, Bothy threads. He's a fun guy, so let me just take that off.
Yeah, so you can see that. Look, we've got all these Bothy threads. Like, no excuse for you not to start one. He's cute.
How cute.
I love the little mouse ones.
So that one's got the threads and leftover threads because she did it on a 40 count, so there's quite a few threads left in there. So.
And then this one, I don't know if I'm going to be able to.
So this one was bought from a charity shop, but she's just done the robin in it. So, and Loran has this pattern. Was it a kit or just the pattern as well? So
just the pattern, I think.
So we can work around it, but that is super cute. Like that duck is so cute.
You and me. Or me and you. No, me and you. One or the other.
What, little and large or cute and...
Well, whatever you want to call it.
So
mischievous. They look mischievous.
That one reminds me from the duck in Babe.
Yeah. We love a bit of Babe. Don't we?
Lot.
Yeah.
Do love a bit of Babe.
And that's the tiniest bit of stitching the woman's done.
Well, it wasn't this one, it's one that was bought.
On the charity shop. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why I said the woman.
Well, it might have been a man for all you know.
Oh,
very presumptuous.
The kid, the child, whatever.
Okay, and then we've got some Barbara Anna designs, and I really like these. So this is called Witch House. So it's like a cut through. Sorry about the glare. It's like a cut through. Oh god, that is really glary. I could take it out, but it's probably more.
It's because we're losing the light now.
It is so cute though. I really like that one, like a cut through. I haven't done a Barbara Anna one for a while, but I do like that one.
Then we got a cotton and twine one, which was from the January 2025 box, or maybe it wasn't a box. I don't know. So this one says "Stitching My Way to Happiness." So another wordy one. And then the back was from...
I really like this, so I'm definitely going to start this one as well.
This one was from May 2021. It's like a beach one. Sandy Toes and Salty Kisses.
I do like that one. That's definitely a bit of me. So that's going to be
the
start as well. And then there was this Barbara Anna one, which is called Stitchingly Ever After. I'm probably not going to see this very well either. But that's so cute. So there's lots of different, like that tomato and lots of stitchy things on the branches of the tree. So that's really cute as well. And then this one I really liked.
This one's called Spellville. I do like this one as well. Looks like there's a key. Lots of little things. So yeah, I haven't actually done a Barbara Anna.
That one's only got three threads in it, that one has.
Yeah, I've never done a Barbara Anna design.
Haven't you?
No.
The only one I think I've done is
that big
Santa's Trips, which was so cute. They were so easy to do and so cute.
The border was nice.
I haven't done one for ages, but these might make me want to do it again because they are so cute. And I'm definitely a Halloween and Christmas stitcher, so
that was a nice surprise.
That was amazing. Thank you very much, Andrew. We have already thanked you, but we are really grateful because there's so many things in here that we want to stitch and use, and the fabric and everything will be really utilised. And I really do like this one.
Oh God. Start Bothy threads. It's fine.
Okay, yeah. But okay,
We've
great.
got no excuse now. We've got so many.
Well, it's which one do I choose, and also some of them I would need to kit up with DMCs.
Well, you've got a full kit there. Anyway, just moving swiftly on.
Okay, so that is our Stitchy Kindness and haul. Briefly, we've done a Flosstuber of the Flosstube. Probably everybody knows about this one, how we actually managed to miss her, because she started it over a year ago, I think. But the Flosstuber of the Flosstube that we have decided to give some love to today is Claire, who is from Love Poppet. So she is the designer, obviously, of Love Poppet designs, and we have got so many of them now. We really do like stitching them. But we weren't aware that she'd done her own Flosstube showing her own work and stuff like that. So we've started rewatching it from the beginning. There's 8 videos out currently.
I think we're on the 3rd or 4th.
Yeah, so
but she don't post like really often, so it's not like I'm feeling overstimulated.
Trying to catch up, yeah. So she's got a range of different projects. Obviously, what we've only seen is right at the beginning, so I'm not quite sure what she's doing now. But Barbara Anna patterns, Stitch Rovia patterns, Witchy Stitcher, she's also done some of those ones as well. So yeah, if you for some reason have not seen Claire's channel over at Love Poppet, go and look, because there's also quite enabling, because you can see some of her charts, her Love Poppet charts actually in the background that she's stitched up. So yep, that is our Flosstuber of the Flosstube. So Claire from Love Poppet, we will link it in the description, her channel in the description box below for you. We are still looking at other Flosstubers as well. We're still nosing at whip parades and things, aren't we, as well? So who knows what you might see from us. If anybody has come across any new Flosstubers from whip parades that they've just put out and are really enjoying, let us know below so we can go over and have a nose.
Actually fully caught up with everyone that we watch together.
Yeah, Loran doesn't watch everybody that I watch, just because sometimes they don't appeal, the things that they're doing don't necessarily appeal to. So the ones that we watch we've caught up with, but I've still got quite a few of mine to do. So yeah, that is that. Okay, we're going to move on to plans. So I'm going to tell you about my plans, and then Loran is going to tell you about her big plan or plans or whatever. I don't know what it is. So I do know what it is, I think. So
you should know. I've been banging on at you
again. Mouth and brain not in sync. So my plans are my usual. My Winnie the Pooh Wednesday, my stitching rules, again, 1 part a week, hopefully. The Quaker flag, hopefully 250 stitches minimum by the time I come back to you in 2 weeks' time. Kit up and start a new mouse one, which potentially will be the Easter one, I think. I might do that one. Bit more, maybe potentially a finish, hopefully, on my Mill Hill kit. That should be finished by then. And the usual things in my rotation, really. The other thing I'm going to do is start spinning my wheel again, because I've actually worked on everything that I didn't work on that wasn't already started. There are a couple of things that I keep as like with multiple projects, but they weren't started, so I haven't included those. So now I'm going to start spinning my wheel again to decide what 2 whips I'm going to add from my box of whips into my rotation. So I do 1 each week on these and just get a bit of progress on them. So you can't see them, they're not showing anything, because this is all of, well, it's not all of them, but this is my project, so they're not going to show you anything until it starts spinning. But I will spin my wheel and we'll see what is coming. Winter Animals 2. That might be a new start.
Oh God.
Might be a new start, unless it's a Winter Animals one. So there's that one, which I'm going to hide that slice. I currently have 47 whips on there. So, and we're going to spin one more time. Okay, and it's Home Alone, so that's a Christmas present. So a Christmas present. A Christmas project. So I've got a Christmas project and a winter project. So there we go. They are my 2 projects to add on to that one. So they are my plans. Lauren, you can start on with your plans now.
Okay, so I'm gonna finish Beetlejuice by the next video, and I'm also gonna start Woodland Critters tier by Erin Elizabeth Designs, because we do a sale on that on Instagram and I haven't got one on the go. So I need to start that before March, because I'm going to have a no new start March. Yep. So I don't know how that's going to go, because I do like my new starts, but I thought I've got to stop, because I've got projects that are not really close to finish, but some of them are close, and I don't really want to like refresh my whips, but some of them need to be gone. Do you know what I mean? Like I need them pushed on a bit, basically. So yeah, I do need to start my tier before March, which I've got till Monday anyway. So I've got a while there. But yeah, that's
I was gonna do. Listen to this, guys. Right?
Mm.
I was gonna do Monoga March. Yeah.
Who are we?
I'm not doing it. On the basis that I've got so many things like Emerald City, Stitching Rules, Quaker Flag, all of those things. There is no way that for a month that would put me right back on everything. So I'm not doing it.
That's going to be a thing with me, because if I finish the mouse or my Mill Hill, it's going to have to go on hold until April, basically. So, yeah.
We'll see.
So I might have a couple new starts by next video, purely because I try to cram them in before March. But that's my plans. So I'm going to try to stick to that. I think that's a good plan. And I'll also change my bag out, because I want to work on some more things from the basket behind me. So yeah, that's my plans.
Okay, cool. Okay, so that is all of our stitching related stuff for the last 2 weeks. If that is all you are interested in, thank you very much for being here and spending some time with us for the last hour and a half. All we've got now is a little bit of life update. So if you are sticking around for that, we will get into that now for you. So life update regarding Loran. Thank you very much to everybody who has given us all the love and the good thoughts and the everything else in the last video regarding medical issues. We don't really know any more, do we? We went and had a appointment with the doctor, who has said that the blood test that she had regarding rheumatology things, they were checking for diabetes, rheumatoid arthritis, and other inflammatory diseases. Well, she doesn't have those. However, the blood tests have flagged up that her inflammatory levels are more than double what they should be for somebody her age. So we don't know really what's going on.
But I am getting referred to the rheumatologist at some point.
So that is why she's referring her as well to the rheumatologist, because something is not right.
Yeah, and I started making a little health diary, because when I'm at the doctor's I forget to say things, and then I'm like, oh, after the appointment I'm like, oh no, that was important and I should have said that. So I've got a little diary to take to the rheumatoid.
Of when flare-ups really kick off, when she's at her
Yeah.
worst, sort of stiffness in the morning, how long these things last
And then
for.
I put at the end like the pain level of the day, basically, out of 10.
So just trying to keep more of a journal going so that we have that information to hand to take to these people, because I keep telling her that she's the only person that can tell you. It's not something you can see. Nobody can see it, and the information can only come from her and how she feels. So we've been really lucky. After being messed around for a little bit, the doctor that our GP has really taken your concerns on board, and
she sent me for a chest x-ray finally.
Yeah,
because she forgot to do that, but she did apologise.
But your new inhaler does seem to be working a bit more,
yeah,
doesn't it, in terms of breathlessness and stuff.
But I won't get the results back for like 2 to 3 weeks.
No, you've also got inflammatory, high blood count.
Is it high or is it low?
Low, high, I can't remember. But she's not anemic. So the last one that told us to take,
but my vitamin D is
tablets.
A bit low.
Yeah, so there's that. So basically, we're still not really sure. We're not much better off. Although she's been referred to a rheumatologist. The chest x-ray has been done, and we are still waiting for an appointment for the cardiologist, because our doctor picked up that she also has a heart murmur. So we just need to find out whether that is anything or nothing currently. So yeah, that's been fun, hasn't it? So that's that. We obviously will keep you guys updated with any more info as and when we get it, but it could be months now before we hear anything. So
yeah, and my next checkup is in 3 or 6 months, I think. And
to go through things, see if anything's actually come through from hospitals and stuff. So there is that. Hopefully with the new, the brighter, warmer weather, anybody who's got any form of joint, I also have joint problems that started when I was similar age to Loran, but I started mine off doing something I shouldn't have been doing, and it kicked off problems in my system. So I have been living with that ever since. So I do know to a degree how she feels. I know what it feels like to not only have a chronic illness that you can't see, but also to be a teenager and trying to fight that. So I do know where she's coming from slightly, although we don't know what it is. But yeah, it's one of them things, isn't it?
And it kind of runs in the family, so it's kind of expected.
We do have a lot of illnesses. My sister's got a load of stuff, but this damp weather does not help with that. So hopefully if we get a bit more brighter weather and the sun starts shining a bit more, starts making you feel a little bit better anyway. So we will see, but we will keep you updated. She's also got some news on college. So the last time we were here, the Friday we filmed, so the Saturday we were going for an open event at a college, a potential college for Loran, not far from us, about 20 minutes away, but it is a agricultural college, so it does farm, equine animal handling, it does do mechanics as well, some sports stuff. So it's out a little bit in the country, but Loran wants to work with animals and horses.
Which I always have, to be fair.
So off you go. You can take over and tell them how it went then on that Saturday.
So we went there and they gave us a tour around the whole college, which was nice. It's quite a nice college, actually. I'd say it's well run. And it's a bit posh. And the equine bits across the road. So I didn't see many horses because most of them were out because they get the whole weekend off. But yeah, I'd say it's somewhere that I would want to go.
Well, because you're home ed,
yeah,
she's not going to be going in with any qualifications at all. So there's going to be no GCSEs or anything. So we know that that's an issue from my son having the same issue at a different college with this. But they were really good at this college and have said that although the equine course that she wanted to do is a level 2 and they don't do a level 1 on that, what they do is something called land-based, which is animal care. So so we went and had a look around there, and there's loads of different animals, not only farm type animals, but zoo type animals as well, reptiles and different fish and all sorts.
Also, you can. So I'll be doing that for a year. The animal care course.
And maths and English alongside that, and then after the level 1 she will then get the opportunity, so that's sort of a branch off for those people who would then go on to do either level 2 agriculture, animal management, or like equine, which is what her thing would be. So to be
honest, I'm quite happy that I'll be going to the animal care because I love animals, so I think it's good to know about the other animals and learn how to look after them, and you can help build their enclosures and stuff, like upgrade everything, things like that. So
it did seem really nice. We had lots of fun, didn't we? And things,
so I'll be doing that.
So you've applied, haven't you? And you've got an interview April
because it's fully booked.
The March one is fully booked because they had an open event sort of back end of last year as well, so which we couldn't go to because we were at the retreat in Rotherham. So we went to this one. So yeah, you've got a thingy in April. So hopefully it all goes well, because I think it will be good for her.
Yeah, I don't really want to go to any other college.
No. So, and it seems nice and well run. So that's exciting. I'm not sure what else we've really got to. Next, potentially we'll be back before, but in a couple of weeks' time our caravan is opening back up again. So the site reopens on the 6th of March. I won't be able to go on that date because I'm actually going to the theatre with my mum and my sister. My mum bought us both tickets for a Christmas present. It's actually my sister's birthday on
March is a busy month for like
on that date. So yeah, so we won't be able to do that. Weather dependent, depends on weather. Because me and my husband tend to go for a day and just open it all up and sort everything out, just the two of us, before we start, and check everything over and things. So whether we actually do that weekend will depend on weather, and whether or not there is any future bad weather, snow, frost, because we do not want pipes bursting and all sorts, with it being in Wales. So but we're looking forward to that because we do enjoy our time away, don't we? So
I also have my braces appointment, which first few days were sore because she put a bracket on this side of the back teeth because they're too close together, so it's like pulling my jaw, my teeth, like apart.
She's got a wonky jaw.
Yeah, so it was a bit tender, a bit
like
sore.
that.
No, but I'm not like all over the place. So I've got to go back 6 to 8 weeks again. But yeah, I thought she was going to put the bands on, but she didn't, unfortunately, because I want them off. Like, I don't mind them.
You'll be here before you know it. You're doing really well, and each appointment seems to be coming around really quickly. So and then I had fun. Speaking of teeth, so it's my own fault. Me being fatty, decided I wanted some
M&Ms.
Well, but they weren't M&Ms. They were home bargains. I think they're called Chocolinos or something, like peanut ones. And I bit into it and I broke my tooth.
That was amazing, wasn't it?
So although I wasn't in a lot of pain, I actually...
You were actually editing the last video, weren't you?
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, scoffing on some Chocolinos.
And I bit into it and I thought, oh God, because I actually thought it was this side to start with. And I thought, oh God, that felt like it's something... And I thought nothing, didn't really think much of it. I thought... And then, as you do sometimes, I thought, oh, I'll leave them now because I'm not quite sure, something wasn't right there. They are a bit hard.
So you were crunching.
So then I did my other side. No, I think I swallowed it, didn't I? Which was the filling as well. So anyway, I started doing, like, as you do with your tongue randomly, sometimes you just, and I thought, what is that? That is really jagged. For some reason I thought, maybe I've got a bit of the shell stuck on my tooth. So I was trying to, like, hook it off, right?
With your tongue.
Yeah. And then I realised that actually, no, it wasn't. I'd actually broken my tooth. So what I'd done is my filling, which had already been in there, which apparently had been in there about 14 years, which is good because they only normally last about 10 apparently, had come out and had taken some of my tooth with it as well. So like I said, it wasn't painful, but it was jagged and it was catching. So I went and had it filed down a little bit, and then I went back last Friday I went back to have a new filling put in. So that was fun, and Lauren was taking the mick out of me because, you know, as you do when you had an injection in there. Yeah, my tongue felt swollen, my lip felt tingly for about 4 hours. So that she thought it was hilarious. I couldn't stop laughing at me. So I'm glad I gave you a bit of fun. But yeah, that was just great. That was exactly what I needed then. So yeah, I'm not sure if there's anything else. That's probably long enough. We've been on here way too long.
And we're really losing light now.
We are losing light, and everybody is going to be home soon. So
it brings me back to Flossmas when we were filming at like 9 o'clock. Yeah. It's not that late, but
no,
really old.
Nearly 5, I think. Yeah. 4:30, 4:30, something like that. Anyway, so yes, that is us done. If you've stayed with us this long, thank you ever so much. Well done. You need a pat on the back. We have done another long video. If you are any of our lucky giveaway winners, get in touch with us and we will get these straight out to you. And thank you again for taking part. Go over and watch Love Poppet's Flosstube channel. And yeah, we will catch up with you hopefully in another couple of weeks' time, maybe a bit less. I would try and do it on that Thursday or Friday. Things are just becoming a bit manic at the moment, so yeah, a bit busy, but that's my plan, to do it in a couple of weeks' time. So thank you very much for being with us. We hope you've liked what you've seen, and thank you again to Angela for our lovely Stitchy kindness. And yeah, we will see you all again really soon. Take care, everyone.